into the caves before all this being helpful gives me a headache.
Doesn't hurt to be nice for once, Plankton. Anyway, what is up, my homies? It's your boy, the Jollynator. Welcome back for some more SpongeBob SquarePants Downtown Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. Yeah, even Patrick couldn't believe it. Last time we started the game off, and a bunch of robots started attacking Bikini Bottom, and SpongeBob decided to help figure out how to destroy these robots, and then Patrick decided to help along too. This time we're gonna go along as Patrick and go inside the cave.
Ooh, scary dark cave.
Scary dark cave indeed, even though it's not that dark. Because these crystals
Oh, right. So shiny.
Yeah. I don't remember there being, now that I think about it, I don't remember there being crystals in the original game. Maybe they were. I just forgot, I guess? I don't know. It's been a while since I played the original. Also, sorry about me stuttering so much, especially in the first episode. I try to get my points across, and the thing is, I speak really, really fast, so I try to get my points across as much as I can. Let me see. Oh wait, I remember. Do we throw it? There you go. Okay, press the button, you go through, and then what? No fanfare? And the funny thing is, the game doesn't really lock you out. And originally, it doesn't lock you out and everything. You were able to go back out even if the button was already unpressed or something. I don't know. Anyway, use the fruit. Go up here. You can also stack fruits on top of fruits. And of course, there was a way you can trick it by jumping up here. Oh yeah, see, sometimes, yeah, here you just need one, but I think in the original game you need two, but here you just need one. I guess they just increased the jump height from the original game. I could be wrong. Yeah, I think the Tinky heads are just used as obstacles, so don't touch them when you're on the slide. I'm sure they give you points, but don't touch them. More NPCs in the show, of course. I'm sorry, I am really bad at commentating in these newer videos. I mean, I'm trying to figure out what else to say when doing these things, but anyway. So yeah, here's the here's the freeze fruit, of course. You can grab this and then toss it in the water, and then now you can actually start sliding around. Wait, 15 seconds.
Hey, this is mine.
The timer usually be like around 20 seconds. Now they kind of get rid of fast. Was it 20 seconds originally in the original game? It was never 20. It was never 15. It was usually 20 seconds. But yeah, the freeze fruit is really powerful enough to pretty much freeze up the entire water. Heck, I remember there was a waterfall around here somewhere in the original game. It froze up the waterfall as well. I thought that was pretty cool. Okay, patch ability focus on enemies. You can damage or stun them. The best way to do it is double jump and then press the button. Is by double jumping. In the original game, you just jump up in the air and then belly flop. But here you just look. Let's watch this. You can press once. Okay, usually don't work. Hold on. Yeah, doing it from a singular jump is just from a regular enemy. It just takes out a regular enemy, which is why you must do a double jump in this game. Which, let's be real, it's very lame. And like I said, you can get more points when you do this. When you hit all these. Screw you too, stupid clankers.
Up we go.
I didn't forget about the challenge, so I want you. Like I said, I want y'all to count. Let's see how many times. How many times you say clanker this entire let's play. Keep counting throughout the entire time I say it, and then I'll probably put a number of how many times I say it throughout the entire let's play. God's sake, go away. Oh, speaking of the stun ability that Patrick got, it doesn't show the little stars around their heads after you stun them, which is weird. It just shows them stunned. Oh my god! sick of these clankers.
Play as a whistle.
There we go. Screw off. Hit that and then click this. I don't think you get hurt when you get during the wind animation. Man, that really sucked. Alright. Now we're out of the cave. Well, actually, hold on. In the original game, oh yeah. This is not supposed to happen in the original game, I don't think. And know what's even worse? Is nothing but a black wall here. Now, it was so well, you could actually see the outside of the cave. Like, you actually see the exit before you actually leave out. But, nope. Not here. Whatever.
Ahoy there! Squidward tells me you're looking for the King Jellyfish.
Yes.
Actually, SpongeBob is doing that, but sure.
Good thing, too. That monster has been stinging all my good customers in their poop decks. I hear that you can find him up top of Old Spork Mountain here. Go hook that beast, sailor!
Oh boy, Mr. Krabs. I'll see what I can do.
Now, technically, you're supposed to talk to Mr. Krabs as SpongeBob, and he says all that stuff. But apparently, they have the lines for Patrick too, which is weird. Anyway, new enemy. I wonder who that squirrel character is. Not enemy. But anyways, yes. This enemy is called the tartar sauce. That's because he shoots tartar at you. So basically it takes him a minute for him to shoot. He shoots about at least 3 projectiles at you, and then it takes him a minute to like recharge, and then he'll start shooting again. Interesting how all these different enemies have these different robots have their own names based on what they do. I usually find some of these robots more terrifying in the original game, and here they kind of make them a little less terrifying, more cartoony in a way. Here in this game it felt more terrifying. I guess because I was a child and I was just somehow finding clankers scarier than I thought they would be. The term clanker wasn't even a thing yet.
Hello, Mrs. Puff.
Hello, Patrick. I've got a job for you to do.
Oh boy.
I found a golden spatula, but those robots out on the island stole it and threw it into the lake. If you can figure out how to get it back, you're welcome to it.
Sure enough, Mrs. Puff.
Why does that line make me laugh? Show enough, Mrs. Puff. Anyway. Alright, you can also of course talk to her as SpongeBob, and here's what she says.
Tell me you haven't been driving.
Of course not, Mrs. Puff. I don't even have a license.
Oh, good. Then it was just another bad dream.
Screw off, Mrs. Puff. You can tell how anxious she is. Whenever she talks to SpongeBob, or just about anybody. Now I know technically you're supposed to throw those Tinkies at these flying Tinkies, but I didn't want to bother with all that. So technically you're supposed to continue on as a SpongeBob here. You can continue on as Patrick, but we're continuing on as SpongeBob. Oh yeah, the sneak Tinkies, of course, you sneak up to them, and then okay, either sneak or shush Tinkies. What you do, you sneak up to them,
Cha-ching!
and then
I love opening presents.
Now these ones are a little. Now this one I always found tricky as a kid, for some reason. You really just gotta sneak up to it and then jump up. I always thought you could I always try to trick it by like double jump and get the underwear that way, but I underestimated the radius of collecting items worked. Here's something interesting. What you can do is just go up to the Tinky, and then it'll blow up.
Take that!
Just like that, they're destroyed. Now you don't have to actually attack the enemies. You can just go to the Tinky and let the Tinkies blow up, hit the robots, and the thing that spawns the robots. Spawns the clankers. I need to start using that word from now on. Throughout this entire Let's Play, so if we're fighting against, yeah, you get the point. I'm still gonna say the word though. Yeah, more of these clankers. I swear, they are everywhere. You're gonna find different versions of these enemies everywhere you go. Not different versions, but rather newer ones. Go off, stupid tartar sauce. Alright. Now, there is... Okay, this one requires a whole different ability. We don't have it yet. So we need the cruise bubble. You need the cruise bubble to destroy these. What's the cruise bubble? I don't know. I mean, I do know, but I'm pretending that I don't. I remember in the original game, what's weird is that in the original game, the tartar sauce can detect you even when you're up there. Not that one, but the tartar sauce from down here can detect you from up there. Which is really, really weird. Yeah. Anyway, stone tinkies. I already told you about these. These are the last tinkies that you'll encounter. Of course, these can't be blown up by regular moves or any other attack. They can't be blown up at all unless you're near a thunder tinky. Oh great, more clankers. Right. Get out of here. Go away. Hey, super monster combo. I want it to be super ultra mega monster combo like in the original game, but it's never that. Also, I could have sworn that the amount of shiny objects you can spend, they usually cost more. I guess they don't. I guess they don't anymore. I guess they're just being generous in the newer version of the game. This game doesn't have any difficulty settings because the game technically gets harder as you go further into the game. That's usually how most games work. The further you go, the harder the game gets. Rather than being, oh my god, bro, screw off.
I feel like a new sponge.
Like I kept trying to hit him, and the thing kept giving me damage. I didn't want to get a game over a stupid robot, stupid clanker. Anyway, you know what? Hit you, and hit you. I am ticked off now because of that. Screw off. Go away. Oh, you missed. Go away. Destroy you. Give me some underwear.
Like a spring breeze.
I guess while I'm over here, I can go ahead and get this sock.
Oh, sparkly! Another find for Patrick.
Oh, there was underwear down there. I would have collected it, but I don't want to. Anyway, move forward. So I'm not trying to play dumb on purpose. It just happens. I guess it's what they call a let's play curse. You just doing a let's play. You talk, and then all of a sudden you're already screwing up. Oh wait, no. I guess what's interesting. I guess what's good about this game too. You know what? Get out. Fall in the water. Yes. And that's what you get, clanker. Anyway, I was gonna say I do like in this newer version game where like when the enemy shoots a projectile at you, it'll show you where the projectile is gonna land, so you gotta like dodge it in time, or know where to, or
fresh like a spring breeze.
Know when to dodge it, and avoid the arc of where it's about to land. Now, I remember you can do a shortcut on this platform here. I think. In the original game, there was a way you could do a shortcut here. But yeah, in the original game, you can just... Bro, move faster. Come on. Bro, it doesn't usually take this long for it to go down like this. Come on. Can I make it? 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 Nope. Didn't make it. Yeah, in the original game, you can actually make this shortcut by using this long teeter-totter thing, but yeah, I guess you can't do it in this version, which really sucks. They thought of everything. Screw off. But you know what? Bubble bath. That didn't work.
I feel like
Go
a
away.
new sponge.
Oh yeah, wall jumping session. Now here's something interesting here. In the original game, there used to be a sponge logo on these walls here when you do a wall jump, but now it's just a bunch of arrows pointing up, which is really odd. And wall jumping in the original game had its own physics. Here in this game, it just defies those physics. Also, sorry if you hear me muffling. I'm actually eating as I play. I really ate today. Alright, we're gonna get the spatula. Oh, the headphones do it again. Anyway. I wonder if I can knock him off the... Well, no, you can't. It'd be really funny if you actually knock him off the cliff.
Bubble Bubble Buddy! Gosh, everyone is trying to help out today.
Step quietly there. That King Jellyfish is just up at the top of this path. Good luck. You'll need it.
Thanks, Bubble Buddy.
Talk to
Are
him
you
again.
sure that you're ready to tackle King Jellyfish?
Oh, yeah.
Alright. Here's some spare underwear in case you get in a bit of a tuffle in the middle of the fight. These a bunch of spare underwear here. I love that I have it in a row, which is good. Yep, here he is, taking a shower. This is gonna be a little unsettling. Well, let's do it. A lot of the music is coming from the radio. Oh, it sounds like a radio.
I knew the King Jellyfish was big, but who knew he had such a beautiful voice?
You're kind of raising his privacy, right?
Wrong house, fool!
Slap him. Alright, so basically what he does is he does his little attack here. You hit him, and we got oh yeah, stuff, yeah. Of course, he spits out his little jellyfish minions, basically giving birth to him. Yeah, and you thought it was the queen jellyfish that does that. There was no queen jellyfish. She never existed. I mean, when you think about it, the jellyfish in this game, or rather, the jellyfish in the universe, are practically oh whoa. I think the blue ones are the ones that follow you. I might be wrong. No, I think the blue ones are just move faster. Oh, for God's sake! I thought I hit him. It's like the game's messing with me on purpose. All right, get the underwear. Get the underwear.
I feel like a new sponge.
Okay, time to jump and then hit him. There we go. Oh, so he's retiring? Okay, see ya. I guess. The water goes down too. Now I think, no, I could be wrong. In this version of the game, if you were to jump off, it'll show that the water is still going. It'll show the water is still going or whatever. Now before I go down the slide, always open this box first. You must open this box first before you go down the slide. Especially in the original game, you have to do that too. Anyway, down we go. Now there's a spatula down here that you can get when you go down the slide. You can also take some shortcuts to go down this slide too, but oh well, look at that! I just skipped it. I guess that's what I get for taking shortcuts. Anyway, here's Larry.
Hey there! It looks like you'll have to make a huge jump at the end of that ramp in order to reach that golden spatula, huh? Cowabunga!
Wow, that's a mighty big leap. I hope I can make it.
I was gonna make it, but guess not. We always try it again. Alright. Once more with feeling. Okay, watch out for those sinkies. And make this shortcut here. Let's get it right. There we go. Now like I said, original game, you can always make this do the same thing too. Usually in the original game, you can get this on the first attempt. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to Larry, see what he says.
See, no problem. You could do anything you set your mind and your muscle to.
Darn right. Now that we defeated the King Jellyfish, let's go ahead and talk to Bubble and see what he says.
Nicely done, little yellow friend.
And that's all he says. Yes, he says the original game too. It just felt like he was. I thought he could. I could have sworn he said a bit much more than that. We don't have to go down. We don't have to go down the slide this time. We can just go ahead and actually take this box. I know, very anticlimactic. But now that we did that, we can actually go back and talk to Squidward. Now we got the jellyfish jelly in our hands. We can go ahead and get the heck out of here. Hey, Squidward, we're back.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that feels so much better.
Anything for my best friend Squidward. Can I rub some on?
Whoa. Buddy.
What if I just gave you this?
Usually it pops up in the middle of a cutscene. I forgot that usually they do that. There we go. Alright, now we can get the heck out of here. Now that's that. The next place we're gonna go is Downtown Bikini Bottom. Now, another way that this game is like Super Mario 64 is this. We have enough spatulas or enough stars in that case. You can always unlock a certain level. Meaning that if I had 10 or 15 gold spatulas, I could just go ahead and go straight to the boss. However, I'm not gonna just skip the entire game, meaning that I will skip all the other levels like that. What I'm gonna do is this. I'm gonna do just the main portions of the main portions of the levels. So bits and pieces of everything, and then get out. I'm not gonna get all the golden spatulas. Just the ones that I know that I can get. So this is not gonna be like I said, not a 100% walkthrough. Just a good portion of what I can do. Anyway, on to Downtown Bikini Bottom. Bringing it around downtown. I should name the episode that. Bringing it around downtown.
Downtown Bikini Bottom. Once a bustling metropolis, now a debris-covered crater.
SpongeBob, the robots are destroying Downtown Bikini Bottom. We have to evacuate.
All right, but it's gonna take a while to get all this dust.
Not vacuum, evacuate. We have to get everyone to safety.
Can we just load them up in the boats?
That won't do any good.
Why not?
Because the robots have taken all the steering wheels.
Couldn't we just drive in a straight line?
No, there are too many turns.
Those fiends, they thought of everything. Never fear, Mrs. Puff. I'll get those steering wheels back.
SpongeBob, if you're involved, I always fear. But I tell you what, if you can pull this off, I'll give you a golden spatula.
How about a driver's license instead?
Nice
try.
Number one in the Bikini Bottom scavenger hunt. 3 years running. I love opening presents.
There was a way you can actually. Now I think I kind of screwed it. Oh no, never mind. I got it. Now there was. No, I was gonna say. Okay, we'll get to this in a minute. I know that SpongeBob always had trouble getting the driver's license, but how come he hasn't canonically gotten it yet? Like, I haven't really watched the newer seasons or the new episodes like that, but at least have it to where SpongeBob actually finally gets his spatula and actually knows how to drive. It just seemed like, I know that's a running joke for SpongeBob, like he doesn't know how to drive and he's always constantly screwing up. But sometimes there's always gotta be a change within these characters. There's always gotta be a change somewhere. Alright, anyway, also, yeah, there's a cannon back there, so... Wait, if I remember correctly, that's a spatula you gotta collect, right? Or is it a sock? I think it's a sock. I can't remember. So yeah, when you go up here, there's this, cannon that shoots out, a bunch of trash. What I remember is this. In the original game, you can just... do that. But... Okay, game, stop making it look stupid. Anyway, in the original game, no, there was no hit detection. There was not supposed to be a hit detection on those things. But original game, you can just use this just to get near the Thunder Tinky's radius, just so it blows up. But here, you can actually hurt yourself by doing that, so you gotta be careful. So don't use the triangle button when you're doing this. Otherwise, you just end up wasting a bunch of whatchamacallits, a bunch of underwear. Yeah, just use triangle button like far away from it, like from right here, and then just wait until the cannon hits the Tinkies. There you go, like that. Oh my god, screw off. I cannot wait to get rid of that cannon. Now, once you get rid of the cannon, it's gone. It's gonna be gone throughout the entire level, so you don't have to worry about it again. You know what? I'm just gonna hit it regardless. There, it's gone. Oh yeah, it was a spatula. Okay, that's what it was. I could have sworn it was a spatula. So now that we got 10 spatulas, we have enough to go to Gula Goom. However, we're not gonna go there yet. I don't remember the statue having a bunch of metal plating. I mean, I knew it was made of something, but I don't remember it being made of metal. I thought it was made of stone in the original game. Alright, since I'm over here, I might as well get the sock.
Patrick needs to do laundry.
There used to be some mini fireworks when you get the sock. Wait a minute. Says hi. Developers must really want you to see this. This was never here in the original game. Alright, this right here is called the sponge ball. Of course, you touch it, you end up start rolling like a ball. Now, I'm not sure if there's no, yeah, there's something a little interesting about this thing too. For some reason, SpongeBob keeps his little idle animations even when you're rolling. In the original game, if you keep rolling, his eyes just keep spinning. Like, he keeps sticking his tongue out, rolling his eyes, scratching his head. Like, he's not supposed to be. Like, he's not supposed to be doing all of that. And the ball sometimes balances itself. Sometimes the ball can like balance itself as you're rolling around. Yeah, 30 seconds was just being generous. You don't have to do all that game. Well, then again, it was like the original game. Anyway, new enemy. Thanks, Gary. Yeah, this robot is called G-Love. The best way to deal with him is to bubble bounce from above.
Somehow, I don't think he needs a hand.
That is one way. I love that about anime. It's like I love the creativity behind it. Use certain attacks and abilities to get rid of them instead of just hitting them with a spin attack. Now the pun behind it, of course, is glove, and it's supposed to be the enemy is supposed to look like a freaking UFO. As a kid, I didn't know why they were called G-Love. I always called them UFO. I always thought they were called UFOs or something, but the fact they're called G-Love makes sense because they got gloves from hands. All right, let me go ahead and just unlock this little session right here. Alright, there we go. Alright. Have the Tinky blow that up so make that shortcut. Oh, he's guarding one of the so let me just show that. Now, if I remember correctly, there's one of the one of the steering wheels you couldn't get yet. Well, actually, you can get. I might be wrong. Probably just stupid. Yeah, I haven't really played the game in a while like that, so I might not remember everything. Now, the only way to destroy this thing up, that cannonball up there, you have to go up there as another character who will introduce later. Now, of course, what you gotta do? Make sure you just roll, and find the gap, and then there you go. Not that hard. Also, I was about to say, normally it shoots out obstacles, but it does now. All right, close that window so we can stop. It's this bozo, near that bozo. Okay, usually it ricochets and then it hits him regardless, but I guess it don't.
This door is locked from the inside. Who would do such a thing?
Yeah, this lighthouse right here, just know this is used as foreshadowing.
You'll have to open this door from the inside.
So basically when you return here.
Glad to have this back.
Oh yeah, I have enough for a spatula. So we get 10. Darn it all. When we get up to 10 golden spatulas, or
like a spring breeze.
No, when we get up to 10 socks, or get enough points for a golden spatula, that means you can go ahead and just skip a good portion of the entire game, and then just beat the game, and then reach the chum bucket. You could do that. You could do that, but like I said, I'm not going to. I want to wait until I have to do good portions of this entire level, and I want to do good portions of some of these levels, and then beat the I'm gonna get all the spatulas, just a good few from all the worlds that we're in.
Hi, Gary.
Meow?
Yes, thanks for noticing. I have been working out.
That's Cap.
Meow.
Not done? Doesn't that mean...
Meow.
Yeah, there's gold spatula up there.
Oh, that's the entrance to the rooftops, which leads to the lighthouse?
Told you, foreshadowing.
Aha! There's another golden spatula. I could really use that.
Meow.
What do you mean, get Sandy to help me? I can get through this.
Meow. Meow.
Oh, that gap looks big.
Giggity.
Okay, I'm definitely not making that jump. How is anyone going to get across there?
Gee, I wonder.
Uh-oh, more robots.
You mean more clankers?
Holy Dutchman's ghost! That gap looks impossible! And impassable! Okay, I'll go get Sandy to help me out.
Open his box, as per usual. Now, of course, I can go ahead and show off Sandy. I can go show off Sandy and her abilities. So this, of course, is Sandy. Her mod on this game is pretty good. Cause if you look at how SpongeBob, Patrick, and Sandy looks in the newer episodes, this is how these models replicated from the show. Like basically, these aren't the Stephen Hillenburg designs. These are more Nickelodeon designs.
That's for messing with Texas.
Also, Sandy has a lasso ability. She doesn't have a belly flop. All she does is kick in midair and then do a karate chop.
Nothing like a bit of roping to get the heart pumping.
She also has like a hover ability, but it doesn't really last very long. She can also use her lasso can be used to swing around the air. You can use it for enemies above her, enemies close to her, enemies below her. Sandy is very acrobatic. But the lasso doesn't work on small enemies like these guys. It works on slightly bigger enemies. You know what? Yeah, we'll do this particular portion of Sandy, but we're not gonna go inside the rooftops just yet. What we're going to do, first get the spatula and then go to the sea needle. And just so we get it out the way, I can go ahead and buy the sea needle. That way I don't have to worry about doing it later. So yeah, as I mentioned before, Sandy can glide, do a double jump, of course. Now that little thing right there, that thing in the air, you can use that to swing around. Now the swinging doesn't really work like this in the original game. The swinging kind of had its own physics in the original game. Here, you just swing back and forth and move left and right as you swing back and forth, which is weird. Anyway, yeah, like I said before, use lasso on enemies. And doing this, while doing this, you can also get more points without having to destroy I mentioned this before. I said it tons of times. I just like mentioning it just because. But anyway, we're not gonna waste time here. Let's go ahead and actually destroy it. Bow. And get rid of you, so it can stop spawning. Like I said, you can act. Like I said, grind. You can literally grind, and I do mean grind for more shiny objects to get to Mr. Krabs. So if you want to skip a good portion of the game, without having to do all the other stuff, go ahead and get this thing here. Oh wait, if I remember correctly, the final. I'll remember it, but I'll remember it by the time I get to the sea needle, because I think one of the last ones is at the sea needle. I could be wrong, because I haven't done. Because certain tasks you can only certain tasks you can only do once you unlock a certain ability and come back later. And I love how they do it too. Oh right, spatula. Hold up. Look at me. I knew I was forgetting something. My mind just went left. But anyway, homies, leave a comment below and tell me which characters you enjoy playing as throughout the entire game. Let me know if you enjoy. Let me know if you enjoy playing as SpongeBob. Let me know if you enjoy playing as Patrick. Let me know if you enjoy playing as Sandy, or you just like playing as all three.
Someone better make good use of all these.
I personally think all three of these characters are fun to play as. However, the majority of the time you're playing as SpongeBob, and the other levels you're playing as either Patrick or as Sandy. But it would be nice if they made a level to where you play as all three. They could have did a level or a boss to where we could play as all three of the characters, but they didn't. In the original game, they could have did that, but they never did it here either. I don't think. Like I said, I could be wrong. The Sea Needle. The narrator doesn't say anything about it, so yeah. The Sea Needle is basically like the what you call it? The thing at what's that place in Seattle? You know the one I'm talking. You know the thing I'm talking about. What's it called? It's called something. The Sky Needle? Is that what it's called? I'll look it up. You know what it? You know what it is I'm talking about. It's at Washington in Seattle, so you know what it is I'm talking about. Switch to SpongeBob, and we'll talk to Mr. Krabs. There used to be an elevator button in the original game, like a tiny elevator button. Anyway.
Ah, there you are, boy. Someone's broken the Sea Needle.
That's horrible. The Sea Needle is the cradle of Crochet Corner.
Yes, it is. But what's more important is that there are tikis and shiny objects just outside the windows.
Mr. Krabs, how can you think of money at a time like this?
Easy. I just clear my mind. Money.
Bruh.
Now listen here, boy. You know that I'll give you golden spatulas if you bring me shiny objects. But I'm going to sweeten the deal. If you can break all the tikis here at the Sea Needle, I'll give you a bonus golden spatula.
Sure, but why?
Why would I want to break the tikis, Mr. Krabs?
Because they were laughing at you and calling you funny names.
What kind of funny names?
You know, SpongeBob Butt Pants.
That wasn't even funny.
That's not very funny.
See, even he agrees.
No. But they said your mom was ugly.
Okay, now that was kind of funny.
Ugly? All right, Mr. Krabs, break them I shall. You've got a deal.
I think this whole time this is Mr. Krabs just using you to get them more money. But anyway.
Smash all the tikis, and for your troubles, I'll give you a golden spatula.
Now this is technically optional. You don't have to do this. But I always found this really, really fun.
Wow! Everyone looks like Antfish from up here. The ultimate wedgie experience!
I don't know if SpongeBob originally said that to us, so everyone looks like an antfish from up here. Unless the lines were, unless the lines from the original game were never used, and they forgot to add it in. I could be wrong. Yeah, the diving is so weird in this game.
Wow! Everyone looks like Antfish from up here.
Shut up, SpongeBob. What we can do is hit the flying tinkies and try to avoid the regular tinkies, and then they can fall off. Oh, you are kidding me! How did you survive? Oh, okay. He survives and I die. How was that fair? How is that fair? Someone explain to me, how is that fair?
A few moments later.
Stupid Clinton. Will you die? Thank you. Have a nice day.
Feel like a new sponge.
You too. God, sick of these Clinkers. Oh, okay, that enemy right there. We'll explain what that enemy is later. Well, actually, I'll explain it, but nah, I'm not gonna explain. I'll explain the enemy when we get to the rooftops. That's where they'll really be introduced. I feel like I destroy all these tinkies again. especially in that one spot because I fell down. Another thing you do too is just go near the Tinkies and have them blow up, but I don't recommend doing that because chances are you'll end up blowing yourself up too. The diving physics is so awkward in this game, or just the physics of this game in general. Wait, how is that? Wait, what? Hold on. You see this Tinky right here? This wooden Tinky? How is it hovering? It shouldn't be. What? It wasn't hovering by itself. It's not supposed to do. What?
Boing!
Am I the only one who saw that? Anyway, let's get out of here. See, this is why the original game didn't have this many flaws. I know this is supposed to be a remake of the original, but come on.
Everyone looks like antfish from up here.
Do you not see how slow that felt? I do not remember what. Oh my god, that felt slow. Anyway, shortcut.
I'm not afraid of heights. I'm not afraid of heights. I'm not afraid of heights.
Also, the heights bit, SpongeBob never set that in the original game. Unless, like I said, one of the lines.
The Bikini Bottom scavenger hunt, 3 years running. Thank you.
Unless there's one of the lines he meant to say in the original game, but got scrapped. All right, this one's gonna be a little tricky too. I mean, it's not tricky, but all you gotta do is judge your distance between yourself and the Thunder Tinkies. I would hit dive, but I didn't. Ow! See? Yeah, judge your distance. And the Tinkies got glitched. Good gravy. The diving, the physics feels so awful. You know what? Go ahead and get the underwear. Get it.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
Sheesh, that felt awful. And done. That should be it. Go ahead and give me that spatula, perhaps.
Boy. Here's the golden spatula.
Thank you. I almost have enough to go to the boss.
There's more golden spatulas in the deep blue sea. Be on the lookout.
Yeah, I could just go ahead and get more, but nah. Now, also, right here, yeah, you see that little thing hanging down right there? I need a cruise boat to hit that, which we don't have, so we can just go ahead and get the heck out of here.
Hey, Larry, what's shaking?
And here we are at the rooftops.
Sandy! Boy, am I glad to see you. I need your help. My TV reception has been terrible lately. I need to have someone replace my old antenna with this shiny new one.
Yes, sir. That there antenna is shinier than a $3 bill. Well, why don't you replace it yourself?
I'm not really much of a jumper.
So, what's jumping got to do with it?
Because the old antenna is up there.
That's the same exact antenna!
Woo! That's taller than a glass of Texas ice.
The robots have blocked off that building, and I can't do all those fancy moves you and SpongeBob do to get across these gaps. All I can do is flex! Wanna see?
Yeah, great. So what are you gonna do with the old antenna?
Oh, that? It's yours if you replace it with a new one.
Well, I have been getting bad TV reception in the tree dome. Okay, Larry, you got a deal.
I mean, of course you have bad reception because you're in a dome.
You're in the bed.
All right, this is the new enemy that we was meant to introduce a little earlier. Lady, you might wanna move. Yeah, this enemy is supposed to be introduced with. Wait, where did that come from? What hit me? Probably that Tinky thing. Now, this enemy is supposed to have a name, but it didn't say. Which is kind of dumb. The name for it is something. I
Okay,
forget.
well, that's better.
It's
I'm
meant to
getting
have a
busy just
name, but
watching.
they never put it in the original. I'll have to look at. I'll have to go back in the original game and see what the name of the enemy is called. Because, like I said, I forgot.
Oh my god.
Oh, what the heck? And where did
Stop
and where was
land critter.
where was Hands at to save me from that? He was nowhere. Oh my god. All right, let's try that again. Come here, you
Thanks
stupid.
for messing with Texas. There's another one.
I'm not even from Texas, but at the same time I agree. Screw off, screw off, screw off. I'm sick of these clankers. Also, a nice billboard. Oh, I was meant to hold it. I was meant to hold it. This game has bugs. Oh my god. Stupid clanker.
Bam!
Now there's another challenge we could do here, but I'm not doing it. Oh yeah, that's what the box was for, by the way. Over there, is that for over there? Look, see? That's what that's for. I could do this, but I'm gonna say what I got. My God, I am angry. Don't you? I swear, in the original version it was never like this. All right, you know what? Here, Judge went for him to shoot. Shoot, you dumb robot! Come on. There. Now I can get over here. Lasso. Karate chop. Jeez. My God, that sucked. You die, you die. Alright, hold up. Let me get over here. I wonder if you can... Probably not. Yeah. I tried. I was thinking you could do a shortcut over there, but probably I don't think... Yeah. I was thinking smart. I was smart enough. I was thinking make a shortcut over there, but you can't. So you gotta do this legit. Oh my God! Press the stupid button.
Ew.
Okay,
Can't believe I'm
underwear.
wearing
Good.
SpongeBob's underwear.
Wait, get rid of the tinky. Then grab the underwear. Don't you dare throw it directly at me. Oh man. Why did y'all make me play this game? I was hoping Gravity Rush 2 would win. That or Okami. I mean, I'm not saying this game is bad, it's just... I've forgotten how broken this game is. Like, on the PlayStation 4, I forgot how broken this game is. The original version was never this bad. Also, I got one more steering wheel left. And it's probably inside the lighthouse. That's my
I'm
guess.
getting dizzy just watching.
No, wait! Freaking hit the thing, just go. Oh my God! Come here! I see why y'all picked this game for me now, because y'all hate me. I see how it is.
Okay, well, that's better.
Okay, what's the point of the snowboarding music when...
Well, I suppose it'll make Patrick happy.
Hold on. What's the point of the... Like, listen to the music, listen. What's the point of that when it took like 3 seconds? The slide wasn't long enough to do that. Okay, dodge. Don't even think about it.
Farm it.
One clanker to another. Alright, let's get the spatula and get the heck out of here. Now I can switch to SpongeBob. And continue on. Oh my God, I almost screwed up. Thank you for grabbing that leg, SpongeBob. I would have snapped.
Another find for Patrick. It shines.
Another find for Patrick. It shines. Was a sock really that shiny? Or just not that bad? Okay. My brain, it's It's hurting from all of this. Okay. Inside the lighthouse. The challenge for this kind of challenge is where you have to get rid of every single enemy in the room. And let me tell you something before I do this. The PS2 version / GameCube version was not this difficult. I mean, it's not difficult, it's just annoying. You'll see why. Well, actually, technically, you know why. Because animations go by way too fast, and the enemies were never this broken. The game itself is never this broken. Hit some stupid thing. Jeez. I'm telling you, this game hates me. Just hit that. Hit you. Hit you. Oh, screw off! I thought I hit you! There! Dummy!
Feel like a new sponge.
Okay, I thought what a whoa. I hit electricity. How does that work? Okay, get there. Move! Ah! Screw off! I cannot wait to get some new abilities.
Fresh like
Game hates me today. Death to you. Death to you. Death to you. And death to you. Hey. Are we done? Are we done? Let's get this last steer wheel.
Number 1 in the Bikini Bottom scavenger hunt, 3 years running. Thank you.
There was a way you can get this Tinky from in here, but I don't think you can. I could use it.
Love opening presents. Ouch!
Well, yeah, that
like
works.
A new
but
sponge.
technically, that's not supposed to work, but it does. I almost have enough to go to the next boss. Go to the next boss, the first boss, but I'm not going to. Not in this episode. Probably the next one. All I'm gonna say is this: the bosses in this game look a little less terrifying than compared to the original game. And they're just as broken as this version of the game. Anyway, we're done with the lighthouse. Let's get the heck out of here and go to Mrs. Puff. All right, all the steering wheels are collected. Let's go and talk to Mrs. Puff.
SpongeBob, I'm impressed. How did you fight?
Well, there were these robots. I met Sandy, and the lighthouse was...
Okay. Sorry I asked. Here's the golden spatula that I promised you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mrs. Puff. Now I'll help you guys evacuate.
But SpongeBob, you don't have a driver's license.
You could just reattach the steering wheels back onto the boat.
Oh, don't I?
No, you don't.
Well, if I don't, then what's this?
A library card.
Oh.
Of course it is. Yeah, now I have enough to go to the boss. But like I said, I'm not going to the boss. We're gonna go straight to Gulagoom. But I'm gonna go end the episode off. But we're not gonna end the episode off here. We're gonna end the episode off here. But first, let's talk to Patrick.
Wow, SpongeBob, you found some!
Now they're back home, safe where they belong.
Here's your golden back scratcher.
Spatula.
I don't speak Italian.
Is spatula even an Italian word? That was more French. I guess what we can do is this. We can go ahead and unlock this. And then unlock this. Anyway. Oh wait, we also have enough to go talk to Mr. Pratt. Let's go ahead and get the spatula from him too.
Do you want it that?
Yes. Alright. Enough spatulas for today. And I might go ahead and I'll probably go ahead and get that spatula off the... Well, nah. I legit said I'm not going to get every single spatula. Just a good few. But for now, we can go ahead and end this episode off. So let's go ahead and go ahead and recap everything we did so far. We defeated the King Jellyfish and helped Squidward. We went to the we went to Downtown Bikini Bottom, got all the steering wheels, went inside the lighthouse, went inside the Sea Needle, and we met Sandy. And now this is a good place to end off. And then next time we're gonna go inside Goo Lagoon and then end the episode off with Boss. So yeah, that's it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Zap that like button and subscribe.
Ain't no other dislike button.
Leave a comment below telling you guys think of this game, this video, and this entire Let's Play. Click on the notification bell to check for more videos. If you can't wait for more, always check out my old ones. This is Jollynator signing out. Peace out, my homies.
One of my homies.